The value of nickel is pretty high, Casey, in real life even.
I'm looking at the weight at the moment.
4 crates of nickel wire.
Oh fuck, that's a lot.
No, but we have one. We have 1 full crate of nickel wire. 3 crates, heavily damaged but fused shut. We had let's see.
Who's got purrs? Who's got purrs? Hmm? Who got purrs?
Each crate. I had forgotten how dense nickel is.
So you just gave us a fortune? Cool.
Well, I'm actually now trying to work out how you would have carried this shit.
We have 2 Goliaths.
Yeah, I'm capable of carrying like 10 or dragging like 10,000 pounds.
Do you mean on the boat?
Yeah, no, a 4 foot by 3 foot crate of nickel would be somewhere around 16,000 pounds.
Well, maybe it's not
I don't know
solid
what that is.
nickel, but more
Actually,
like
I believe
wire.
I'm still able to pull that, just barely.
It is
Let's-
solid nickel. But Bob, Iceberg, and Kane and Briggs would be able to.
I think what I'm gonna say, for the purposes of things, is that because it was originally nickel wire, the crate is not completely full. There would have been air spaces and things. So I'm gonna say it's 12,000 pounds in total.
Okay. So I say, yeah, 12,000 pounds of nickel. Actually, don't we have 2 crates of it? Because
I
it was
told
3
you to
crates.
write it down.
'Cause, yeah, it's. Hold on.
Oh shit, dude, these guys maybe have real armor. Fuck, can't. Okay. I mean, we're gonna ask, of course, but I think we might be able to browse like the normal.
No, we have
I-
iron slag as well. We have iron slag because of the barrels that
Yeah.
melted. And then we have nickel because of the wire. And then we have the wood stocks, the treated wood stocks.
So I imagine those are probably worth a lot.
And we are gonna travel on ice from now on, right?
I would recommend it.
Yeah. Yeah. Yes. So let's all get metal gear.
So we sink faster.
Yeah, but we are on ice, so it doesn't matter. Unless we're on thin ice.
I mean, I
We should
people
always
who
be
are
careful.
proficient in it should definitely get gear. There's
Yeah.
definitely no doubt about it.
Yeah, but I basically tell him that we have 9,000 pounds of iron, 12,000 pounds of nickel.
How much does his jaw drop? Like right
Not
here?
much, actually. He has a fairly good poker face. Give well, 2 of you. I'm going to restrict it to 2 of you, but you can choose which 2. Insight checks.
14.
I guess I'll try.
Yes, 9,000 pounds. That's nothing.
Insight checks today.
Ah, shit.
I'm so
Wow.
used to those amounts. Like every day. Bam! Harold
What-
knows
what-
people.
He said 2 of you.
What part of 2 people?
Damn you guys!
Harold knows people, but he can't count.
Okay, I'm inciting the fucking other dude on the street if he's currently checking us out or not. He is.
He thinks Harald is hot.
Hot.
Like,
Harold's like, hey, eyes up here.
Harold, you insight.
I have my muse and she's 91.
Harold, you insight. The guy on the road across the street is not going to rob you.
Cool.
Nice.
Harold has a non-verbal communication with him, like good choice.
He sees you looking at him and gets a little bit creeped out and turns and walks away.
Just like nodding at him.
Yeah, all right, because of his resting rage face.
Well, just some random guy just started making faces at him.
Does a 14 insight get anything from the shop owner?
Yes, with a 14, you notice a bit of surprise on his face that he conceals very quickly. You can tell that he's probably not had someone offer that scale of a sale before.
Mm-hmm.
But he obviously doesn't want that to be obvious.
Just a slight eye twitch.
Yeah, it's a little bit
Slight
of
panic.
It's like panic that he's going to get robbed the minute we leave.
That's our thing.
By that guy across the street.
Yeah, he's like, I'm not gonna rob you, I'm gonna rob him.
Yeah.
There's some logic to that.
Yeah, it is.
It's somewhere in deep down.
Always punch downward. It's wise words for me. It's fine. Thank you.
This is why short people like Jamie are always in trouble.
We're always punching up.
Exactly, and if you're
Because we're
supposed to
so
always,
short.
yeah.
Get it? Because
No,
we're short. Man, up.
No.
No, nothing. Talk to the hand.
Painfully unfunny.
Yeah.
What are we waiting for?
I am deciding
Casey's
how
doing
you're going to die.
No, Casey's doing math and it takes some time because he's bad at math.
Because he can't count. He's
I
doing
can't.
it all by hand.
1, 2,
I
3,
I
4.
actually know how to do math by hand, unlike your generation.
He's doing a lot of math. He
think
gave
we all-
us fucking way more than most DMs would ever do.
Yeah, I know. We're just being bitches.
Yep.
what I
Bitches
do
get
best.
stitches.
He looks at you and he says, that's quite a sizable order. I think I can do, I think I can give you 100,000 fangs for that.
Woo!
I have no idea what that means.
I
Yeah.
don't know what that
Can we
means
do
either.
some sort of check to make sure that's
Harold,
None of you have ever dealt with a transaction of this size.
Yeah.
I mean, you're used to
Of
tribes
course, but-
trading a few dozen fangs between each other for things.
Yeah, Harold's like, I can't count that high.
My
And I'm the smart
fingers
one.
only go up to 10.
Yeah, like, why on earth would I need to count that high?
I'm just picturing like Aldrin like looking around at the group, just like,
can I do like a flat
give me someone give me a
intelligence
hint.
check?
Yeah.
Sorry, I couldn't hear what you said there.
Sorry.
Can I do a flat intelligence check to see if
Sure.
it's a reasonable price?
It's hard to know if that's a reasonable price or not because you've never dealt with anything on this scale.
Oh, okay.
It's
Is he
a
trying? How about
great
this?
Deal of money.
How about this?
We're getting fucked
Is
over.
he obviously using our naivety against us? Can I do an insight, or can we do
Or
an insight?
Roll me insight, yeah. I'll allow
Okay.
a maximum of 2.
Okay. Oh look, Harold rolled a 20. Look at
Nice
that.
work, Seeger.
No,
Good.
that was for the
Just
guy
kidding,
across
just
the
kidding.
road.
I will roll insight as well. 16.
That's good.
Wow, okay, Seeger, you gotta stop looking at people.
He's good at looking at beasts, not people.
Yeah.
It's okay. I could choose humanoids if I read level.
So with 16, do I think that he's trying to pull the wool over my eyes?
With a 16, I'll tell you what you're getting from him. You get the impression that he's not necessarily sure that's a fair price, but he also knows that he doesn't know of anyone here who would have the trade value to pay any more than that, maybe?
Make him throw him some weapons.
But basically, he's just thrown out a big number and hoped you'd go for it, because actually working out a cost on something like that is a scale that no one here would work in.
Right. What kind of blacksmith is he? Like, just armor, weapons, tools.
You look around his shop, and you see what Aldrin would recognize are barrels. As in, like, gun barrels? Yes.
Okay.
You actually notice...
stocks.
You actually notice that basically what you saw the guys wielding on the patrol ship, the barrels for those devices that they had, that's what he seems to have a stack of in the back of the room.
Okay. I say... I'm not going to lie to you. I honestly think you're trying to skirt the responsibility of doing all of the calculations. Sure, that's a lot. But I think you can do better.
Maybe you can throw something in there, something.
Give me
a
a
barter.
persuasion roll.
4.
So you just
It's not my forte, man.
Jake
you spit him in the
Bowser.
face while you talk.
He looks at you and he says, "Look, I'll be honest with you. You're not going to find anyone on this street that will give you full market value for a block of that size. It's too big to work with effectively. There's extra costs in breaking it down and refining it, and if it's that big, who knows, the quality's going to definitely be crap, and we'll have to smolt it and fix it. So I've offered you a number that I can afford to offer you. If you want to take it elsewhere, you can take it elsewhere, but I don't think you'll find anyone else offering you a bigger number."
Can I give Aldrin advantage on that roll if I add after that to say?
It's a bit late now for advantage.
Yeah, no, but yeah, like this is like adding on the top of it, like saying maybe if you could throw in some actual goods that might us feel a little bit better of the deal. Just as you said, this is our first time here, and you're giving us something not real.
Okay, how about this? What's
For
the
real.
average weapon cost?
That's a good question.
Well,
100,000 fangs.
yeah. Are you breaking off in the? Are you breaking in the middle of Harold speaking to ask that, because you haven't asked it previous to that?
I mean, you should ask that because that's a good question.
Yeah, I'm getting sick of just standing here. How much does a weapon cost?
He kind of is listening to Harold, and then he kind of breaks off and looks at you, and he says, "Well, obviously it depends on the weapon. Most of our firearms, well, they don't get sold outside of 2 city contracts. So, unfortunately, I wouldn't have much in stock at the moment that I could offer you.
How about
As you can
blades?
see, I don't even make the full weapons. I make barrels, and then they get assembled by someone else.
Right, but what about the pricing of the full weapon? Let's just say an axe. What about that? I care not for quality, just give me at least the minimum price.
Yeah. Good iron axe. How much?
A good iron axe, you can probably go down to Hezek's down the road and 50 to 100 fangs.
100,000 is very good, you guys.
I whisper to Aldrin and say, I would take the 100,000.
Yeah, that's very good. Some became jester there, but
I was thinking it was a good deal, but
it's very good, you
I
guys.
just had to confirm with weapons.
Yeah.
I nod slowly and I say 120,000 fangs.
That's
Oh,
bold.
you sneaky prick.
Or have him throw in a weapon.
Yeah, like a barrel.
I can guarantee he doesn't have weapons.
Well,
I can
don't know.
guarantee.
You want that? Or that? Just pointing.
I say I can guarantee the quality. It was wire when it fused together.
Is that good?
He looks a bit confused because he's not used to people coming here to trade wire. It's not something that most of Fenris has.
Well, we are not the average Fenris sentients.
Give me another persuasion, Aldrin. This time with advantage.
Shut up.
Okay.
Struggle.
12.
Jesus.
I give you advantage and you rolled 2 12s.
Guys,
I mean, I got an 11, so
Can
it's
I
pretty
try?
good. 12 is pretty good, honestly.
Eh,
On a scale, it's pretty
Oh,
good.
1 to 20?
I rolled above average. Yeah. No, yeah,
It's
I
just
rolled
above average. Yeah.
Yeah.
That should be my middle name.
Just above,
Above average?
Yeah.
Just above average.
that's what she said. He said. They said. Oh.
Hey.
What I said.
That's what they said.
Yeah, we're going to different kinds of parties. Sorry, we're getting off track here, guys. I think we should just take the money.
Can
if we can buy
alright,
one-
if you really want, can I try persuasion?
Well,
you haven't really been
let's
conversing
hear
with him,
what
so-
what he said.
Well, I thought it was a failure. Sorry, fuck. We started talking about something else.
He kind of thinks about it for a minute and he says, "Look, I can do 105."
Sounds like
I
he's just
look
got-
at him and I say, "This is." I'll be completely honest with you.
Said before.
This is extremely good quality nickel because it's not from Fenris.
Not from
It's-
Fenris.
That's right. It's from the stars.
Insight? Ooh.
What
You're a
was that?
liar. I think that's
Oh.
an insight.
Yeah, I think that might be an insight.
He doesn't believe you.
What?
Why does
No, it
everyone
would be
fall-
good if he rolled a 1.
No, because
Well,
if
trying
he
to
rolled
do
a
that.
20, he would know that you're speaking the truth. Now it's the direct opposite.
You know what? I don't know. Whatever.
I think I'll pass. I don't think I want anything to do with that.
Fuck you!
God damn it, Doc.
Why? Why couldn't we just take the 100,000?
The 105.
Yeah, okay. Let's go to the next shop.
I say. I mean, you're making a mistake. Obviously, it's good quality metal. It's not like it's tainted or anything. I don't say that. I don't say. I don't say
I would
that.
like to remind you, Doc, that the chaos came from off-world, and you
Shut
just
up.
told him you're off-world.
Okay, Casey, we go to the next place. And we say,
Yep.
hey, hello.
Yep.
And then
Hey,
we push.
hello.
No.
Yep.
Then we push, like, bricks in front and say, "Go ahead."
No, fuck off.
What? No.
Yeah, like
How about we
We
don't go
have-
on a tirade of stupid failures?
I say, look, 105,000. Inspect the metal yourself.
This is still with the first guy.
Yes, 105,000. The metal yourself. You can do
Drop
whatever
it to
takes.
90, dude. He doesn't want it now. Why the fuck would you go higher?
guys, we're making this far more complicated than it has to be.
Yeah, you're bad at trading. You're really bad at negotiating.
All right. Sure.
I'm done with him, man. Jesus. So I say
Did you actually
105,000.
just kick him from the...
Yes, I kicked him.
Oh,
There's no
105,000.
reason to kick me from the call.
No,
Yeah.
that was a bit,
Oh.
yeah.
so what happens?
No,
now?
he kind of looks at you and he says, "Look, I've heard about all the stuff that's been going on down south. I don't want anything to do with it."
All right. Fine. Take it somewhere else. And we go to the next door. Actually, yeah, we'll go to the next door.
Okay. You head next door.
This is what happens when I shut up. Things just go to shit. When I'm here, everything seems to go smoothly.
Yeah, like jumping in the water.
Yeah, but we still won.
No.
Like two
We
people
did.
Another
died.
win.
Yeah, 2 people died in that encounter.
Yeah, that's a win.
One of them trying to save you.
Yeah, we still won.
All right, so this new guy, could we just?
Very
Fast.
kind of large, big-voiced guy greets you as you come in. You look around, and it looks like he is making... It looks like he's making just pieces of metal. Which is a bit odd, but it looks like he's actually just making, like, sheets of metal.
Oh, sheet metal, basically. Okay. I say, hello, good sir. We're looking to sell a bit of nickel and iron.
Nickel and iron, you say? Well, I work with a lot more iron than I do nickel, but always interested in a bit of a trade. How much have you got? A few pounds? A few dozen?
Well, we actually have, we have a lot, let's just say. To be honest with you, we have been gathering all of the iron and nickel we found, and we have
Aldrin, why are you making this so
9,000
hard? How much can you
irons.
afford?
yes, we have 9,000 pounds of iron slag. How much can you afford?
9,000 pounds.
That's right.
Yes.
You should start in smaller amounts.
Just a minute. I'll be back in a minute.
Maybe in the next shop we say that we only have 50. And then we just go from shop to shop to shop.
Yeah, but we can't cut it though. That's the thing.
Yeah,
It's
that's true.
a solid lump.
Yeah.
I'm sure we can work it out.
Which is going to be the other confusing thing when you say you've been gathering it, and then they look at it and it's
I thought
one
it was
piece.
wire.
Yes. We
It's
gathered it.
fused
Put it up.
wire.
Oh, couldn't melt
We
it
we
down.
just chucked it on a open flame. No worries. I can explain this.
hmm
I got this.
He
Do
heads
you have
into the back.
mending, dog?
What?
Do you have mending?
Yeah.
You could mend the metal wire and have it be perfect wire. Couldn't you?
No, that's not how that works though.
Okay, never mind then.
No, when you've fused it, you've not broken it. You've fused it. You've made it into something else. It's not like you have pieces to stick back together. He comes back from in the back after a couple minutes. And he looks at you and he says, "You say you've got 9,000 pounds
Of iron, yes.
of iron, yes. Well, I mean, by all means, of course, iron's iron, and I can always use iron, but it's quite a large amount.
Yes.
I
stuck on
believe,
it.
I believe I can offer you 40,000.
For all of it.
For 9,000 pounds of iron, yes.
How much did we have again?
He doesn't want the nickel, right?
Well, you've not
Obviously.
mentioned nickel.
We've
to him.
not
You've
said
just-
anything about
Okay, so it's just like that could be the price of the iron alone
That it could
from
be,
the other
yeah.
guy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you mentioned that you had some iron and some nickel, but whenever he asked how much, you just said you had 9,000 pounds of iron.
No, he
No.
said the pounds of nickel too.
I didn't hear that.
Hey, he said it.
Okay, well, now we say it.
I say that is close to a good price. Can you tell me what would you pay for 12,000 pounds of nickel?
$12,000.
That's
I
right.
think I'm gonna whisper this so he can hear me. Oi, Aldrin, didn't the other guy say that we could get 75,000 for these? The nickel, that is.
He kind of looks at you and he says, I think that much nickel is going to be beyond what I can afford.
I understand.
I wouldn't want to cheat you, and I don't think I can afford that.
Shit.
I like this guy.
I don't. He can't
But-
pay us.
Sir, if I might ask, if you could afford it, how much would you pay?
That's a good question.
12,000 pounds of nickel, I'd say, is worth
100,000.
80, 90,000.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, so the
shit.
last guy was trying to scam us.
No,
What do you mean scam us?
he was pretty spot on.
He's got this wall.
90,000 for the nickel, and then 40,000 for this. That would be 100.
Well, that's not
that'd be
scamming, though.
130.
That's not scam.
Okay, not scamming. Well, whatever. I used the wrong word. You know
Yeah,
what
okay.
I fucking meant.
Didn't.
Just like,
And the last guy specifically said with those volumes, no one would pay you full market value. And that was what he was saying.
I say, perhaps you'd like to take a look at them. Well,
I mean, he
honestly-
can't pay us.
honestly, I'm just. I have a lot of iron. Let's call it 45,000. And we could shake our hands, and I'll give it to you right now.
45,000 for 9,000 pounds of iron.
That's right.
You got a deal.
All right. I put out my hand, shake,
He shakes it.
and yeah, I tell them to bring the iron in.
I mean, if we like later find something that's very expensive, we can use the nickel as bartering.
Well, I
Ship
mean, we could.
that.
It'd be a good idea to try and find a ship, a newer ship, like a good ship, like one of the metal ones.
But I thought
Just
we
get
were, going by ice.
We are, but we don't have a choice. Eventually, it's gonna unfreeze, and we'll need a boat.
That's true.
So
Plus, you said that we don't want to go by ice Well, we want to go somewhere else where it hasn't frozen yet. So, you know what I mean? Like, we want to go back down south to the mammoths.
No, we gotta head east to get this thing.
Yeah.
Or are we killing the mammoths?
Well, you said we were gonna grind a bit.
Yeah, but I mean, we can do that on the ice part of it.
I guess we
also.
could, yeah.
Yeah.
I guess
It'd be better to do it on the ice and not the
Okay.
boat.
Yeah,
That's fine.
Because krakens are.
But we could say, hey, you guys get this big block of nickel, and we get that giant ship. We could do that.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, even
Yeah.
if it's just a direct trade, an iron boat would be really good for us.
Yeah, I mean, we got 40k in spending money, and we can use nickel as just a massive,
45K.
like 45k, and we can just do like the nickel as a big bartering
I still
tool.
want to go to another shop and see if I can.
Sure, but maybe we
Yeah,
could
yeah. That's what I'm
fast track
saying.
it by splitting up. Like one group tries to sell nickel, and one group tries to find like what one actually can buy on this island. Because
Sure.
I have
both.
no.
Sure.
I
I'll give the group that wants to buy things the writ once he gives it to us.
Yeah.
And you guys can go buy that.
Yeah. Who's coming with me? Like I just
Sure.
want to check what we can buy, and
boats?
then we can. No, not the boats, but for now, like equipment
armor,
and stuff.
weapons.
Oh, right.
equipment.
Yeah. I'll
Yeah.
head out with you.
Cool. I think we should just make a list of all the different things we can buy, and then we, as a group, can later decide on what we will spend it all on.
Casey, do you have an exact goal to tooth ratio? Or is the gold price the tooth price?
I have a approximate price list, but it's not. It's going to vary depending on where you are. So
Right.
it's
What
not
would
one that I
what would
could very easily.
Yeah, because like an iron canoe says it's 30,000.
Yeah.
Cost of GP.
Yeah,
So I'm wondering, like, what would that translate to? Would that be 30,000 fangs or?
exactly. Could we like do if we were just to go around and ask a lot of people, could we kind of just make a list of, okay, this is how much these armors cost, and this is how much these weapons cost, and this is how much healing potions cost, and if there are magic items, is there that's something we can ask about, and then we also look at boats. So basically, we want to make a shopping list, and then we can bring it back. But and what kind of roles we can do to kind of fast track that, because otherwise we're gonna be.
Well, I mean, it's not a roll. It's you looking at what you want to buy.
Yeah, exactly. I just want to know what's available to us.
Here's the Fenris armor and weapons chart.
Yeah, I'm guessing that's available, but
you can
thinking
find
like plate mail, for
you
example.
can find basically anything that's on the Fenrisian list. You can find it
Yep.
here. Plate armor.
Yeah, I was wondering about that armor in general.
Yeah,
Heavy
maybe
armor.
not plate armor, but kind of
There's
metal
scale.
armor. Yeah,
Yeah,
scale
but,
armor.
heavy armor basically.
Exactly. Like
Yeah.
how much there.
I'm looking for that myself, but
And metal weapons, like how far do we go up there? Like basically.
Those are
on the-
already in there, dude. Like glaives, battle axes, anything that's not marked with bone or stone.
Oh,
is
that's
metal.
true. That's true.
Yeah, those
Oh,
are
okay.
already included.
Like I understand if plate isn't there, but maybe splint and chainmail and ringmail. Half plate.
Chainmails are big.
As far as the heavy armor goes,
Mm-hmm.
about the only one that you're going to find here would be ringmail.
Okay.
You can also find breastplates
Okay.
and hide, leather. Those are all available. As far as the metal armors, it's really just breastplates and ringmail that you would find.
Okay.
yeah, but a scale mail with pelted leather armor under it, for example, wouldn't that be a thing?
You thinking of padded?
Yeah, padded scale
Yeah,
basically.
can one add padded to anything?
Also,
Or just-
padded doesn't really increase your AC or anything. It just gives you damage resistance.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh wait, no, it does increase your armor class. My
Yeah, it
apologies.
does give you grants a +1 bonus to
+1.
armor class. That's why I'm asking if
And it
that's
can
a
be
thing.
worn under armor. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, pelted can as well. My bad.
Yeah. Cool.
Yeah, so I'm wondering if this is a thing, if that could be added to it,
Yeah.
because that would be almost a perfect armor then.
That would be basically probably under a breastplate. Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. I'm
So
gonna get that under. So if you have, does this cancel out if you have scale and pelted? Oh wait, no, that's strength. Never mind. My apologies.
Yeah,
Right,
we
wrong.
should kind of do like breastplate and then just try to add as many layers of padded armor as possible. That would boost our AC maximum. I mean, yeah.
But breastplate is 14 plus dex max 2, no
Exactly.
disadvantage. So it's still a good one. And if you add padded under it, you're still then looking at 15 plus dex max 2. So that's still a strong armor.
How about potions?
For me, it's perfect.
Is there alchemist? Joe Jamie, what do you want to buy?
That's like cursed armor
I'm
or
good.
cursed stuff, dude.
No, you want a big axe with fucking spikes and shit?
Well, the spikes
yeah.
are fine, but no magical.
Well, I mean,
Can you find it?
Buy
Can I
it.
try find one? A big
I mean-
spike axe.
I don't know. Shit, you can have an axe and then spikes on the axe to make it.
Where am I?
So why wouldn't you want spikes on the axe?
May I have spiked axe, please, Casey? Or something vicious looking.
Let's see.
Here's a good question.
Mm-hmm.
Do they have Hellfrost weapons here? Not Hellfrost. Frost. You know the axe, like the axe.
Like the axe I'm wearing.
Frost
Yes.
weapons. Yeah.
Frost.
Yeah, like Frost Heart.
Give
Quickly
me
before I have to leave.
an investigation check.
You
Well, I'm not
Shit.
gonna go for it, but yeah.
I'll
Jesus.
allow up to 2.
Hellfrost is what you're thinking of.
Hellfrost.
Sorry, what was that,
Yeah,
Casey?
I said Hellfrost, but
Yeah, you're right. That's what I'm
I'll
saying.
allow up to 2 investigation checks for it.
I have a
Eh.
+2.
I have a +4.
I have a -1.
Oh shit! Jamie is investigating, and I still shit. Sorry, I should have rolled first. No, why did I do that? Of
I
course
said I
rolled
was gonna
bad.
roll, so
Yeah, I know. Shit.
Between you, you
Ah.
do manage to find a couple places that are selling Hellfrost weapons. But it's like they have one of them kind of thing.
Yeah.
You know, there is one Hellfrost weapon that is in a case above the back of the desk, and they're kind of not even really expecting anyone to ever want to buy it, but they're showing off that they've got one.
yeah.
So-
How much?
How much are they? Well,
Let's get a price on legendary items so we
Yeah.
can see.
9,000 pounds of nickel.
80,000 things.
80,000, yeah.
Damn.
Interesting.
So basically, the whole block of nickel would
Cover
get
one.
us this. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we know what we could trade it for now, at least.
No.
Yeah, we won't, but I mean, that gives us.
But a Hellfrost weapon, it's the same thing as a Frost Heart, right? The Frost Heart that I have.
Frost Heart's a
That's
magic
basically the same principle. Yeah.
Hellfrost is a magic weapon.
Yeah. And
So is there any other magical items in general?
There's a list of them.
potions.
There
You
are a
lit
few
something.
potions.
mm-hmm.
They are very rare. And because of that, they are quite overpriced.
I'm sorry, Casey. You said there's no breastplate, right? Under medium.
There is a breastplate.
Okay, good.
We were allowed to get breastplate here, yeah.
Yeah.
He said.
Yeah.
Okay, just checking.
And how many layers of padded can we add to it
I
before
think
it
it
does?
says 1.
It says like a maximum of 5 for every like damage reduction, but it kind of depends on like what you can buy. So you can get like a breastplate with 3 padded armor, for example. But
Oh shit, we gain vulnerability to fire damage while wearing that.
yeah, I mean, that's a price I'm willing to pay.
Yeah, same.
Yes.
I mean, fire is always going to be strong in this world anyhow.
Yeah. So
It's kind of an obvious thing.
yeah, might as well.
Just have to get resistance to
Yeah,
it from other means.
pelted leather armor is way better, I think. Added.
It's the plus with AC that I like. That's why.
Yeah.
Casey, could you put the prices on the breastplates and stuff in here?
Yeah, let me just find
Well,
it.
actually, what I would recommend, everyone just mark down what you're buying so Casey can just do it all at once. So
Yeah,
that
that's
it's
probably,
like,
that's probably gonna
Yeah.
be
'Cause it's-
easier, yeah.
it's going to be a waste of everyone's breath to just sit here and be like, okay, what about this item? What about that item? Oh, I forgot the price of this item. That's what we always do.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Let's do it in the Roll20 chat.
Well, in that case, while we're doing that, can I try and sell the rest of the nickel as well? Or Yeah.
Yeah, certainly. Are you going to go to sort of sell it, or were you looking to trade it with something?
I'm gonna try and sell it. I mean, well, I could try and trade it.
You did hear what we can trade
Is-
it to if we want to, right?
Is it worth... actually, I'll just go ahead and ask straight up. How much is a ship, Casey?
What kind of ship?
Metal.
War canoe.
A war canoe?
Yeah. I think it's the war canoe. No, iron canoe. Iron canoe. The one that's 30,000.
You start asking, and you can't buy an iron canoe.
Okay. What about a war canoe?
You have to actually have a city contract to get a iron canoe.
Oh, okay. What about a war canoe then?
A war canoe is going to cost you.
Jamie.
38,000.
38,000 teeth for a...
Jamie.
What's that?
What kind of weapon do you have?
Kraken bone glaive.
Okay, cool.
I mean, if you were able to sell off that nickel and get a good price out of it, we can buy the ship and still have plenty left over. Doc, if you want.
Yeah, I mean, I kind of want to get another Hellfrost weapon.
Yeah,
dude,
that
it's not
Empire.
really... The Hellfrost
I want
weapons
to. I
aren't
want to
really
give it to
good.
Jamie as well.
It's not worth it, dude.
Yeah, it is. With a
She already
in a
has
barbarian's
one, and
hands.
she's not a dual wielder, are you?
No, she doesn't have one.
She has a cracking bone.
I thought we gave.
200.
I thought we gave the berserker axe to the barbarian.
Yeah, we did.
We
Okay,
did.
so then why would she need
Berserker
another
axe?
Hellfrost?
She's using the big two-hander that we had, the big cracking bone one, two-hander we had, and
Uh-huh.
she wanted to use a two-hander, so we only had one-handers that were magical, so we gave her the two-hander.
Hang on.
The axe is a two-handed weapon, though.
Sorry, who has the frost axe? Frostheart.
I do.
Why? Is
No.
what I'm asking.
All right, cool. He
He's
has
not
it.
a fucking barbarian.
Doesn't
Give
matter.
it to the
he's
class
had it the
user.
whole-
Yeah.
I know it. I've been bitching about it the whole time. It makes no fucking sense. Then why would you turn around and give her the Hellfrost weapon? It's just a waste of money.
Fun.
Why would we give up the ship in place for one weapon?
Well, we have a ship.
We
Oh,
can
really
also
bad.
get a ship.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Get
we
a ship
can get
and a Hellfrost weapon. And all of the stuff. We have plenty of money.
We're not gonna just drop it all on one weapon, though.
It isn't all on one weapon.
I know.
It's
I'm
just
just
80,000.
saying, Doc. It's 90,000 for the Hellfrost axe. Just in case you forgot, 90,000.
What Hellfrost weapons are the two, by the way?
The one that you got the price on is a very ornate looking great axe.
That would
That would be perfect in
God,
James' answer.
what's this?
Yeah. Yeah, sure.
The other weapon, which you have seen but not yet had a price on, was actually a set of trying to think of the best way to describe it.
Wow, that's an amazing weapon. It totally adds damage.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's better than the Frost Heart. You know that, right?
A +1 weapon is better than that piece of shit enchantment.
What?
Yes, a +1 is way better than that piece of shit enchantment.
No,
Much
because
better.
a lot of Fenris creatures have resistance or
Resistance.
immunity to
Frost.
frost.
Avoiding resistance does not add bonus damage. It's just worthless in terms of combat.
They also give
why
+1.
try to-
Read
And
what it does.
2d10.
Read what it does.
I read
again.
what it does. It's worthless. But if you want to waste money on it, go ahead. You're gonna see that it's fucking worthless in combat.
Turning resistance into vulnerability is worthless.
Yeah.
That's double damage, man.
That's what I'm thinking too. I don't understand.
Yeah, exactly. If what we're going to fight, we know we're going to fight a lot of shit with that. So basically we say, okay, if it's from Fenris, we have double damage. That's pretty good.
And it also does 2d10 with a barbarian. Additional on top of the 1d10. So it's 3d10.
Yeah, for a barbarian.
Oh, shit.
Yes.
Hell yeah. Yeah, give it to me.
Yeah.
And it's a great axe, so it's 1d12 already.
Oh my god, just spend it's your fucking money. Just
Yeah,
spend it.
yeah, let's do it. I mean, it's fucking great.
It's gonna be worthless, but go ahead.
No, it
Yeah,
doesn't.
it's gonna be worthless.
Someone can have my Kraken bone one, and then I could have that one.
This is a Kraken bone weapon.
No, it's a frost one. Thought.
She has a crack. What she's saying is that she has a Kraken bone
I
weapon
have
from
a
before.
Kraken axe, Seeger. What I'm saying is give me that one that has the vulnerability, and then I'll give the Kraken bone to someone else.
Mm-hmm. And they crit on 19 to 18. They do the same thing as the bone weapon on top of everything else. So they are pretty fucking amazing.
Yep.
So yeah, I'm going to try and sell the nickel. Yeah, I'm gonna try and sell the nickel.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah, that's gonna be the best I'm gonna be able to find. I can't find a nice image of what I'm looking for this other weapon.
Can you find an ugly image?
I can find lots of ugly images, or lots of images attached to power armor, which is not really applicable in this case, but...
Is it a pair of guns?
No.
Okay. Is it a pair of short swords?
Basically, it's what this guy is using.
Oh, claws!
Oh.
Oh, shit!
That's nice.
Pair of
That's
claws.
nice. Yeah.
No, it's just one claw, not a pair of claws.
Oh, it's just one claw. Okay.
Okay.
I thought you said it was a pair.
Shit.
Yeah.
Where
Oh, it's claws. That's cool.
where was this?
This is in one of the weapons shops, and he actually has it in a case, in a glass.
It's gonna
like a glass
cost way
case,
too much.
on a stand, so that it's kind of stood up, and it's got this kind of platinum wolf emblazoned on the back of the gauntlet.
It's gonna cost an amazingly high amount though.
Platinum wolf. Whew.
Mm-hmm. Very
But
much
the-
like the design that you see on that one there, but it's all etched in platinum on
Already
the back
have
of the weapon.
navigate
Okay.
at its
So
beginning.
the great axe, could it be? I know it's a giant, but could it be something similar to that guy's holding?
They don't quite look like that.
Okay.
It looks... something akin to... here, this will do.
Nice.
Okay, it's like that, yeah.
Nice.
I see. So, that just to ask, how much is that thing inside the claw? I know it's going to be a ridiculous price, but I'm asking.
You go up and you ask. Are you just going to immediately just ask him the price?
I'm gonna look. I would have stood there like 30 minutes staring at the weapon, and while everybody else is looking at other things, I will be looking at that. And after a little while, I would go up like almost head in hand or hat in hand, or like so. The claw, the wolf claw. It looks interesting. Can I ask where it's from?
He kind of smiles and he says, that is a genuine wolf's claw. Once wielded by...
Don't say Ross. Please don't say Ross.
Once wielded by Fenris of the Blackmane Company. My grandfather.
Oh.
The name even rings through across the ice. I must say, the legacy is well known. Can I ask, if you ever would part with such a gift, how much would it be?
Is Styx fanboying?
Yeah, I actually am. Yeah, I am.
It's authentic!
Were I to sell that item, it would be to retire. $200,000.
Oh, fuck.
I'm looking at it like a dead stare. I do not possess it now, but unless...
As you're saying this, and as he's saying 200,000, he actually slides open the back of the case, and you actually see that there are runes carved into the case. And he actually slides his hand into the gauntlet and takes it out of the case. And as he does, you actually watch as he flexes the claws. Lightning begins to run up and along the claws.
That ain't just any Elfrost weapon.
Kill him and take it.
Yeah. No, I'm not gonna do that. I have too much respect for the man. I wouldn't do that.
It will be worth it. You will have the claw.
So I'm looking at him. I do not have it now, but unless Rust has claimed me to be by his side by then, I will return. And it will be with 200,000 fangs to give you a proper retirement.
He nods and he says, I wish you good hunting. And he goes to put it back into the case. And you watch as the electricity just fades from it as it goes back into the case.
Was that his way of saying it will never happen?
I'm taking off the big tooth.
Mm-hmm.
Hold on to this. I'll be back. And I'll just walk out to the shop.
Okay.
I'll be back.
I had to do it.
I'll be back. he puts it by the necklace by like a bunch of other necklaces. Like
yeah, no. It's not like that. It's quite literally. If you see my hands, it's like this kind of tooth.
Yeah, no, I mean, like, there's a lot of people who's like, I'm gonna be back for that, and like, never get back.
Is this the part where you crash a boat through his window?
Yeah, exactly.
Santa Claus!
Which is
Let's do
impressive since he's like a mile and a half from
Yeah,
the
right.
the bay.
That's an achievement. Ross will be in the sky like, oh shit, that was good. Get up here.
Okay.
I have my list. Have you guys written yours?
I only want a couple of cracking bone daggers just to throw. That's about it. Because
Oh shit, I was the only one who made a long list. Okay, cool.
I don't really need that much.
I'm thinking we might need a lot of these things. We're gonna need stuff for like
Okay.
in the
Well-
caverns, I'm thinking. Like pickaxes. Like if the thing is blocked, we can.
Don't you need the armor as well, Kim?
Ah, yeah, I wrote down the armor.
Oh,
I only wrote down weapons basically. I want a couple of cracking bone daggers and 4 bone axes to throw,
Got
and a breastplate. That's it.
And I'm assuming here that Jamie's also wanting that breastplate armor.
Yeah.
Well, she's a barbarian, so
Well, she can wear medium armor though.
No, because then I lose my barbarian bonus thingy.
Oh,
I
okay.
just keep. If I have no armor, I get a 17 AC, so I'm just gonna keep it.
Okay.
like that.
Okay, cool.
that's
Fuck.
17.
That's actually really
17?
much better than any other armor. can give
Holy
you.
shit.
Just with this armor, I'll be at 18. How the
Yeah.
hell are you at 17?
Yeah, fuck you, Jamie.
My skin is armor, bitch.
Yeah. People try to bite you like I will flex out the teeth.
My con is a +5, and then I think you get a +2 when you're a barbarian if you're not wearing anything. It's like your con +2. I can't remember. It's somehow it adds up to 17. But yeah.
Okay.
What up,
Yeah,
bitch?
it's fine. I just find it
Yeah,
interesting.
Uni little wizard.
Yeah.
But when it comes to, I agree with you actually. There, I'm gonna join in on the healing potion and the kits. That I would like to.
I'm just picturing then when we actually go down to those caverns, there will be like it won't be a perfect like way. I think we're gonna need to clear some rubble and maybe climb some shift. So
Yeah.
a climber's kit would be useful.
Yeah, the kits I agree with. I didn't think about those actually.
Yeah.
Tools I don't care about. Supplies don't use them. Nothing
And
like that.
manacles just in case.
And
because
I
we might
never
run
got to use
into,
any manacles.
yeah.
Except in case Seeger goes bananas, which isn't on me.
No, I'm just thinking.
Oh, go ahead.
No. I was just justifying the manacles.
Yeah, no, that's fine. I was just wondering, should I roll an investigation roll to see if anyone will buy? Because if it does ring true that nobody will buy the nickel or not.
Yeah, give me a. Yeah, I think investigation's fine.
Okay. It's 8. I rolled a 3. I'll